Yo, what is up? Uh, this is the day recap or trade recap for the 25th of July, and this is the trade that I took. So let's just go through it from the start. So on the daily, we went into this order block. Same for ES. We went into a fair value gap, just about to take that fair value gap. So overall, my bias is bullish. And then on the 4 hour, we had, let me go to 6. There we go. So, and then we had a 4 hour fair value gap here. And then scaling down to the 1 hour, we have this range here. And that was basically the framework that I had for the day. Asia and London didn't really expand that much, so it was a green flag for me. We didn't really get any really bad price action. And we also had a drawn liquidity. Because I was bullish, I was targeting London high and Asia high. We had this 4 hour fair value gap holding, we had this hourly, I'm pretty sure those are 4, yeah. So we had this 4 hour change in the state here. I'll mark that out as well. And then on the hourly, we had a resweep of London low, or sweep of London low. And then on the 15, this is where market open, oh, this is 10 a.m. So since we had this resweep, well, not resweep, we had this swing low taken out. We had London low taken out. So this was my internal manipulation. So on the 2 minute, I saw the change in the state. And then the inversion here. And then I was looking for higher, so these highs, Asia and London high. And then yeah, I took this change in the state, got a really perfect entry. Stop was a little bit lower than the body of the change in the state. Why? Because the wick is so big, and then it was a 1 to 2. So the stop was about like here. So that was the 1 to 2. Did risk $600 on this trade. It looked pretty nice. However, the only thing that I don't like about this is that the hourly had already shifted order flow, and we could have went to equilibrium of this 4 hour range. Of course, I didn't want to see that since I was bullish. And we also have this swing low here. But since I'm using this as a range, I probably don't want to see this be used as a short. So we also had this hourly fair value gap, so I did want to see a 5 minute order flow shift, but then again we were at equilibrium of the range, so I didn't need to see that. I only need to see a 1 minute or lower than 5 minute entry, and that's what this change in the state was, and inversion. This is what this model was. And then now we play price, and we did end up chopping for a really long time, like until lunch session. So we'll just play that, and that was 4 TP. So yeah, this is like a trade that, like, it wasn't the best market conditions. I think this was like borderline, it fit the criteria for a good framework. So the criteria being Asia and London didn't expand like a crazy expansion, and also there was a drawn liquidity, so London high and Asia high, and also what was the last one? Oh, the assets were correlating. Yeah. So 4-hour and NQ, 4-hour on ES and NQ were both bullish at the time, and so I did take a long. So this was a good example of good framework. It passed the criteria of having a good framework. Yesterday, we took out the draws, or most of the draws, and the day before we took out most of the draws, so we took out all of this, and then we came lower. I was looking for it to come lower here. We had a model around here, and that one didn't work. Why? Because most of the significant draws are already taken. So am I stretching it? I am stretching it if I would want to go for this low here, which is not actually that far from the entry, but otherwise it's fine. And then the other trades, again, it's just bad market conditions. I don't actually remember which ones I took though. Like here, Asia is pumping. I don't want to see that. And then as you can see, New York just consolidated. Go here again, Asia expansion, London sort of an expansion, and New York consolidative. Same thing on yeah, okay. And then some of these are also just 4-hour, just not correlating at all. So let me show you guys the trade. So I am back at break even on the account now. Really happy with that. So 2 minute. This is the buy, and then out at all-time high or Asia high over here. And that was with 9 micros, which was 1200. Oh, just a little bit under 1200 because of the fees. But overall, it's a fair week. These 3 trades now with this new framework should not have been taken, and hopefully I can like stick to the process and just not take trades that are in those bad market conditions. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give you guys some insight on the framework thing, and yeah, peace.